There was a need for people to understand how to build things. There really wasn't any kind of disciplined or instruction at the home built level to build your airplane. So the SportAir workshops were a way to fill the gap in terms of folks' experience to build things and the knowledge needed to do it.
In the past, the people that have attended the workshop have, again, been NASA employees. They've been young ladies that want to learn how to fly and want to buy their own airplane. There are people who want to get involved in making money on restorations of fabric airplanes. We have husbands and wives that come, so it's just a huge variety of people. Right, so that's not what you want to do.
The course starts on Saturday morning at about 8 o'clock. We gather at 7 for sign-in, and then we gather in groups and disperse all the different classes.
In a 2-day weekend course, it's a very immersive course. Literally, if you could compare it to an airplane mechanics school, the things that we cover in 2 days, 16 hours, is typically covered in about an 8-week course at an A&P school.
Actually, my job in teaching the class is to get you up over the hump and get you started. I can't make you an expert in electrical systems on the weekend, but I can show you enough tricks and enough of the process to get you started and get you so that you'll feel comfortable doing it yourself.
And I tell them on the first day, I said, now you're not going to believe me. This is not brain surgery. This is much easier than you think it's going to be, and you can do it. And they look at me and go, yeah, right. And by the end of the second day, they're all excited and want to go home, and that's why I do it.
It's one thing to watch somebody do it on YouTube. It's totally different when you're doing it yourself, and it's nice to have somebody like Bob that has so much experience, real-world experience, and knows what's acceptable, what's not, and things that tips and tricks that he's learned in his time help a lot for somebody with zero experience like myself.
Well, the SportAir workshops are absolutely fantastic. I was really hesitant in the beginning to even take a SportAir workshop until I was at AirVenture this past year and took one of the little small seminars. And I took away what I thought I knew, but learned a tremendous amount of information just in an hour. So I thought, if I could learn all this information in an hour that I didn't know, that I thought I knew, how much could I learn in 2 days?
The surprising thing that I learned in the class is that there's more planning that needs to be done when you start covering a control surface or any piece of the airplane. It's not just throw the fabric on and just start gluing it down. You have to actually plan and look at it and take some time to see what's going to look nice so that you have a really nice end product.
So one of the neat things about the SportAir workshops during the class is not only are the instructors helping out and working one-on-one with students, but students themselves start working together just like they would if they were building a kit. So typically you're not building a kit by yourself, you have friends and family helping you out as well. Folks are working together side by side, helping to solve problems. It just becomes an amazing environment.
The classes usually end up being a lot of fun. One of the biggest problems we have is usually toward the middle of the second day. So many people have made friends among other people in the class that I have trouble during breaks getting everybody to come back to work.
And at the end of the course, we award a certificate that is sent in from EAA headquarters, and you put that in your builder's log, and it'll show the FAA when they come to give you your airworthiness certificate that you have had some proper training.
The SportAir Workshops is a very unique program because it makes the knowledge needed to successfully and safely build your airplane readily accessible and affordable. There's a lot of courses that you can take either online or in person that cost literally thousands of dollars. The SportAir Workshops, in the span of just a few days for a few $100s, gives you the knowledge you need and the confidence you need to successfully complete your project.
1, 2, 3.
We love SportAir Workshop!